Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we will comparing the low light performance from the A7 IV against the A7R III. The A7 IV was introduced in October 2021 and it has 33 megapixels. The A7R III was introduced in October 2017 and it has 42 megapixels. If you're comparing these two dates, you see there are 4 years between these two sensors. Normally, if you take the same size sensor with lower pixel, you will get a better image quality in low light. That was my understanding about the full frame sensors with lower pixel until now. If you follow my channel for a while, you know that I am love to shoot in low light situations. I have done this test with the exact same settings on both cameras with the same lens, and I found out some interesting results that I couldn't believe, which I will show you in a minute. To spoil a little bit, I found the A7R III comparing in low light situation with the A7 IV has a much better ISO performance. I couldn't believe this, and so I searched the internet for some comparable results. And then I found DxO Mark sensor scores. The A7 IV and the A7R III sensors have been tested by DxO, and the results shows that the A7R III has a better overall score in low light ISO than the A7R IV. You see here the score of 3523 compared to the ISO performance score of the A7 IV of 3379 points. And now we will come to the side-by-side image comparison, and you will see how much better the Sony A7RIII is in low light against the A7 IV. Okay, back to our side-by-side image comparison. You see here on the left side the Sony A7R III and on the right side the Sony A7 IV. I've shot these two pictures with the exact same settings. As you can see here, I've used the same settings on both images. I've used an ISO of 4000 and an aperture of f2.0. I've used the Sony 24 f1.4 G Master lens, and on the right side the exact same settings. And what we see directly, the Sony A7R III is much brighter than the Sony A7 IV. You can see much more details on the first look. If we go to 100%, you will see that the A7 IV has much more noise in this picture. Look at this chimney here. You see the A7R III. You can see much more details. I go to 100%. Here you see it better, much more details and less noise than on the A7 IV. On the next pictures you see here a bird, and I've shot this picture here on the A7R III with an ISO of 2000. With the same settings I've shot this picture also with the A7R IV. And what you see directly here, the A7R III image is much brighter than the A7R IV. So I've pumped up the ISO on the A7R IV to get a comparable result, and I've used an ISO of 4000. Yes, it's a little bit brighter, but now you have a comparable result. And if you take a look at the details, yes, you see of course more details here on the A7R III because it has 9 million megapixels more than the A7R IV. The images looks both good. I was a little bit shocked that the A7R III, a 4 years older camera, had a much better ISO performance than the A7R IV. So, what do you think about this test? Did you expect this result? I was very surprised about this result. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments down below, and if you like this test, I would be happy if you can give a like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.